Hello, so today is a super simple one. I just wanted to show you how to stop your MetaSound from the value of the volume hitting 0. So normally you have to say on finished when something finishes, or set up an annoying delay because you want it to end in a certain amount of time. But this way you can use the audio to actually finish your MetaSound instead of having to somehow time it somewhere else. So it's actually really simple. All you need to do is drag off from your audio, the last line of audio. This one's going into my mixer. So I drag off from that. I convert it to a float, audio to float. So then it's going to give me a value of between -1 and 1. That's the amplitude. And then what I want to do is I want to trigger on value change. This is going to be triggering every single time there's a value that changes, obviously. I just have this print log to show you what happens. Then we want to compare float, and we want it to equal 0. So that's essentially equaling the volume being 0. What's super cool about this is that I have this coming from my tails because it's the longest sound. But if you have potentially a lot of randomization, you can also just add this together, add audio, and then, then it will add both of your signals together. And when both of them reach 0, you can finish the sound. So you can have as many different inputs, all at different lengths, different randomization, and it will only ever end when the audio signal is over. But I don't really need to do this. I'm just going to do it from here. You can also add the left and right channel together to be safe if you really wanted to, but I think it's fine for now, just coming out of the left channel. Yeah, so I have the sound it's like this. This is a gunshot with a cool tail. And then if I show you the output log, when it reaches 0, it hits the unfinished button, and then that stops your sound. So cool, right? So yeah, super easy. I've been wanting to figure this out for months, and actually it's super simple. You just have to basically figure out when the volume is 0, then compare the float, make sure that you're triggering on value change, because otherwise, if you don't do this, it will only take the first value from when it gets triggered on play. Yeah, and then once it equals 0, then finish. Super simple.